Called to order City Council meeting for the City of East Grand Forks for Tuesday, February 20th, 2024. Would City Clerk please call roll?
Mayor Steve Gander.
Here.
Council President Mark Olstead.
Here.
Council Vice President Tim Riepel.
Here.
Council Members Clarence Vetter.
Here.
Ben Pakshavinsky.
Here.
Dale Helms.
Here.
Brian Larson.
Here.
Karen Peterson.
Here.
Does term quorum please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? Pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Open forum, opportunity for members of the public to address City Council on items not on the current agenda. Items requiring council action may be referred to staff, boards, and commissions for research and future council agendas if appropriate. Does anybody here like to address City Council on items not on the agenda? I see none. Move on to approval of minutes for February 6th regular meeting and February 13th work session. Moved by Vetter.
Second.
Second by Larson. Any questions or discussion? Roll call, please.
Peterson.
Yes.
Vetter.
Yes.
Pakshavinsky.
Yes.
Riepel.
Yes.
Helms.
Yes.
Olstead.
Yes.
Larson.
Yes.
Motion is carried. Move on to scheduled bid lettings. There is none. Scheduled public hearings. There is none. Move on to consent agenda. Items under the consent agenda will be adopted with one motion. However, council members may request individual items to be pulled from the consent agenda for discussion and action if they choose. Anyone want 3 through 6 pulled? If not, I'll entertain a motion of 3 through 6, please. Moved by Riepel. Second. Second by Vetter. Questions or discussion? Roll call, please.
Peterson.
Yes.
Vetter.
Yes.
Pakshavinsky.
Yes.
Riepel.
Yes.
Helms.
Yes.
Olstead.
Yes.
Larson.
Yes.
Motion is carried. Acknowledge the receipts of reports of officer boards and commissions, regular meeting minutes of Water, Light, Power, and Building Commission for January 17th, 2024. Communication, there is none. Move on to old business. There is none. New business, number 8, consider adopting resolution 24-02-23, accepting and awarding the bid proposals 1 and 2 for the 2023 city project number 2 for Lafayette Park improvements to R.J. Zavro and Sons for a total construction cost of $1,758,006.75.
Move.
Moved by Larson.
Second.
Second by Pakshavinsky. Questions or discussion? Roll call, please.
Peterson.
Yes.
Vetter.
Yes.
Pakshavinsky.
Yes.
Riepel.
Yes.
Helms.
Yes.
Olstead.
Yes.
Larson.
Yes.
Motion is carried. Number 9, consider approving the replacement and relocation plan for the siren system, accept a quote from the federal warning system for a total of $102,030 and exceed additional $8,000 for an on-site electrician with the funding coming from Public Safety Fund. Moved by Riepel. Second. Second by Vetter. Questions or discussion? Roll call, please.
Peterson.
Yes.
Vetter.
Yes.
Pakshavinsky.
Yes.
Riepel.
Yes.
Helms.
Yes.
Olstead.
Yes.
Larson.
Yes.
Motion is carried. Number 10, consider awarding the Volvo motor grade transmission replacement project to Nuss Truck and Equipment for a total of $55,147. Moved by Vetter.
Second.
Second by Larson. Questions or discussion? Roll call, please.
Peterson.
Yes.
Vetter.
Yes.
Pakshavinsky.
Yes.
Riepel.
Yes.
Helms.
Yes.
Olstead.
Yes.
Larson.
Yes.
Motion is carried. Number 11, consider approving the Layton Media rental of the Civic Center in an amount of $4,500 for a music concert on April 27th, 2024, contingent upon review and final approval of facility use agreement by the city attorney and administrator. Moved by Vetter.
Second.
Second by Larson. Questions or discussion? Roll call, please.
Peterson.
Yes.
Vetter.
Yes.
Pakshavinsky.
Yes.
Riepel.
Yes.
Helms.
Yes.
Olstead.
Yes.
Larson.
Yes.
Motion is carried. Consider authorizing the purchase of a 2024 Ford Bronco for the police department from Nelson Ford of Grand Forks for a total of $34,579. Moved by Vetter.
Second.
Second by Riepel. Questions or discussion? Roll call, please.
Peterson.
Yes.
Vetter.
Yes.
Pakshavinsky.
Yes.
Riepel.
Yes.
Helms.
Yes.
Olstead.
Yes.
Larson.
Yes.
Motion is carried. Number 13, consider approving a special use permit to install a second concrete ready-mix plant at Strata site for temporary use when needed for future road projects with the conditions of truck primary use, the access on to Business Highway 2 when leaving the site, and Community Development Office will be notified when a second temporary plant will be on site. Is there a motion?
Move.
Moved by Larson.
Second.
Second by Peterson.
Just briefly, they had come in last month for a request to amend the special use permit for their concrete plant to add a temporary one for a project in 2024. What they've requested to come back with is that it would maybe be more of an ongoing amendment. So if they were to want to bid a project that would require large amounts of concrete, in the local area, so it wouldn't be something that would happen on a more than likely on a yearly basis, but that they would have the ability to then bid that without having to come back in and amend that special use permit. I didn't foresee it as an issue, nor did the Planning Commission, and there is someone from Strata if you have any other questions. If there aren't, the one request that we did have was that they did notify the city if they did receive that bid. So we knew when that temporary concrete plant is in place, so that we have an idea if we need to address noise or modes of travel, which direction they're going, if we have to look at maybe a different route. Just so that we're aware in case we have any questions as a city, we're able to answer those questions and meet up with Strata if there's any issues. So.
Anybody have any questions? Not, roll call, please.
Peterson?
Yes.
Vetter?
Yes.
Pakshavinsky?
Yes.
Riepel?
Yes.
Helms?
Yes.
Olsted?
Yes.
Larson?
Yes.
Motion is carried. Move on to claims. Consider adopting Resolution 24-02-24, authorizing the City of East Grand Forks to approve purchases from Border States Trophy to the goods referenced in check number 42048 for a total of $39, whereas Councilmember Riepel is personally interested financially in the contract. Move. Moved by Vetter.
Second.
Second by Larson. Questions or discussion? Roll call, please.
Peterson?
Yes.
Vetter?
Yes.
Pakshavinsky?
Yes.
Riepel?
Abstain.
Helms?
Yes.
Olsted?
Yes.
Larson?
Yes.
Motion is carried. Number 15, consider authorizing the city administrator, clerk, treasurer to issue payment of recommended bills and payroll. Move. Moved by Vetter.
Second.
Second by Riepel. Questions or discussion? Roll call, please.
Peterson?
Yes.
Vetter?
Yes.
Pakshavinsky?
Yes.
Riepel?
Yes.
Helms?
Yes.
Olsted?
Yes.
Larson?
Yes.
Motion is carried. Mayor Gander.
Thanks, Mr. President. First of all, as we wrap up our annual planning effort, I'm looking forward to getting the conclusion of all of that and kind of our marching orders for the coming year. On the 25th of April, you'll hear some detail to that plan that we have decided upon, along with kind of a recap of the last year, and again, a look ahead at what's coming up. And that'll be the State of the City address on the 25th of April from noon to 12:55, and because we never get out of there after 1 o'clock, just on occasion. And so that'll be kind of fun. Looking forward to that. Mr. President, I don't know if you're planning to hear from any of the scouts at the end, but it might be fun to have one or two of the contingent of scouts that are here come up and tell us why they're here. I sure do like the scouting program. I think it does a really good job of preparing our young people, young men, young women, for life. Teaches you an awful lot about how the world works and, citizenship in the city and the community and the state and the nation and the world, and just all the good stuff that comes out of scouting, not to mention getting out into nature and hiking and learning about nature and all of that, survival techniques that you might have to incorporate if you got ever separated from a group and had to stay alive out there in the elements. So I think it's a really good program that you all are part of. I hope you see it through till you're 18, 19, 20 years old, whenever venture scouting ends. But it's pretty exciting. A lot of great opportunities, and they match the opportunities to your age. So as you get to be 14, 16, 18, it gets to be a little more challenging also, just for what you're ready for. So I think it's pretty cool what you guys are part of. And I know Venture is opened up to females also, so it's kind of cool that way. And finally, from the Civic Center I'm looking forward to seeing how that venue works for a major concert. You're going to hear more about that now that we've given it approval. The Civic Center will have a major concert coming in, and it's going to be a really good test case to see how that venue handles such a thing. So looking forward to it. Thanks.
Mr. Ritter.
I don't have anything, thank you.
Mr. Paczynski.
Nothing, thanks.
Mr. Riepel.
Nothing, thank you.
Mr. Helms.
No, thank you.
Ms. Peterson.
Nothing, thank you.
Mr. Larson.
Nothing to add, thank you.
Going by quick. Yeah, I was going to recognize the everybody that showed up today. I'd like to, if you like to come up, maybe you can, what you're learning all through the years, you can prepare yourself to be up here and be in the council if you wanted. So your survival skills, that's what I'm getting at. So, but anybody like to come up and speak? Why you guys are coming tonight?
You obviously stated we're the Boy Scouts. We're here working on, I think it's citizenship in society, or one of the citizenship ones. Anybody that would like to visit us afterwards for questions, obviously, yeah, that's it.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you. Thanks for coming. I do not have anything at all.
Just two reminders. One, if you didn't see the email yesterday, the Chamber's intergovernmental retreat that was scheduled for Thursday afternoon was canceled. Just a lack of some RSVPs with some of the recent meetings we've had with the EDA plans. So we'll look to reschedule that at a future date. And then reminder that when we're concluded here, we'll go downstairs to the training room and get reset for the conclusion with our visioning meeting. Thank you.
Mr. Gallstead.
The only thing that I'd like to do is just, again, reach out to the Weber family. George Weber's wife passed away, and the funeral was today, and he's been a long-time employee of the city of East Grand Forks, and our hearts go out to him. So, thank you.
Mr. Emery.
I have nothing.
Anything from the department heads? I see none. Entertain a motion to adjourn. Move. Moved by Vetter.
Second.
Second by Larson. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion is carried. Meeting is adjourned.